Opponent goes first. We got a nice little curve here, though. They take the mull to 6. A lot of Dominaria today. Okay. Here comes the initiate. Esper. Esper underdog. Okay. Classic Thalia or Benalia decision. Probably drop a Thalia here. What are they going to play on turn 3? Yeah, we can play Thalia against Esper. No attacks this turn. Potentially next turn. Third land. Do nothing. Okay. We can try a Cathar here. Should be fine. They can't, even if they blow us out, the removal spell, we still just trade anyway. So that's fine with me. A little bit of stick. Okay, 3 mana make Despair, sure. How badly do we want this trade? Do we want to trade the initiate or not? I don't super want to trade the initiate. Let's just go like this for now. Okay, down to 18. Fourth land. Attack us back. Okay, down to 17. Is it shouldered time? It's wedding announcement time. Okay. That's not too bad. Attack here first. Level up the initiate for free. Okay. Deploy an initiate. Deploy a guardian. And here. Okay, do nothing. Take the token, my turn. I think we can basically just get everyone in there as is. We can attempt a Destroy Evil for a blowout, although that may not work. Let's see how they want to block. Okay, they want to trade there. So they're not going to try to double block the Thalia, which is what I was most interested in. Nope, they reconsider. Okay, do we really want to save an initiate? The answer is, it does pick off the wedding announcement, which isn't terrible. And that's going to flip next turn. We can also just destroy the enchantment instead. Which is pretty good. So maybe that's what we do. We do that on their turn. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And here. We'll set full control just so we make sure we don't just stop on the end step. Then it comes down, okay. That's a little annoying. End of combat. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick off the wedding announcement now. Okay, announcement goes down. We do have to deal with a Denic, which is a little annoying. Valorous Stance. So it's just the Benalia this turn, I think. Enlist. Man, I don't know the ordering. I think it's when we declare the attackers. I don't think the initiate will trigger, although I don't know. Leave in the comments, if I attack with the initiate, will Benalia go off first or not? I think the answer is no. Don't need more land. Pumping Squad's pretty good. Single block, sure. Okay. Drop back up Benalia. Hopefully the next turn we can pump squad. Yeah, I think you declare the attackers first and then the list happens, and I don't know which order it would resolve and if we'd have the chance to level up the initiate or not. Okay, so they have 5 mana. So they now have Wandering Emperor mana, which is a little annoying. But I think we just plow through. Attempt this first. This kind of changes the state of the battlefield. Power up, everyone. I'm not sure I'm willing to risk the Thalia into Denic. Could go double scry off the Benalia. Let's try this. Paragon's the best thing we can probably draw at this point. Although if they Wandering Emperor, it does exile instead. Peacekeeper's pretty good too. I think we stick with the Paragon. Alright, so lethal presented. Let's see what they have. It is an Emperor.
I'm not overconfident.
Question is, who do they remove? They take out one of the Benalias. Probably chump block this one.
You are not much of a
Okay.
block.
Well, they're completely tapped out. We almost have lethal, in fact. Let's see what they do on their turn. Okay, they go ahead and make the blocker. Could have backup Emperor in hand.
Keep watch for intruders.
So assuming they have backup Emperor in hand, we attack all. They take out the adversary. You drop to a 2-1. That's a blowout. I don't know that we throw the adversary under the bus. It's doing some good things for us right now. I think we attack with the Benalia and the Initiate and continue to leave Thalia back. I think they're going to play another Wandering Emperor here. First strike counter blows out the Benalia, but I guess we can just give it indestructible. I like having Thalia around still, I think. I don't really want to tap the adversary. I think let's go like this. This Thalia. I think we're going to see another Wandering Emperor here. Again, Peacekeeper's okay. All right. It's instead Destroy Evil. It's fairly expensive. Okay. Sure, we'll give it indestructible. That's fine. And they have enough mana to a Gancho as well. Interesting. Single block, okay. Alright, much less scary than another Wandering Emperor turn. Can't complain too much about that. Play a land. They play out Rafine, okay. They get the Connive off. Sure, put it there. They have a 3/4 lifelinker that we could trade with right now. Just leave back Rafine. Destroy Evil on Rafine. Doesn't leave them with very much. The only thing is they get to play back Denic next turn. Yeah, it's not quite lethal. I don't really want them to... Yeah, we can trade this. We always have the Paragon anyway. Okay. Destroy Evil on the Seer. Pay the 1. Nope. Enlist here. the free scry. Both those things are good. Okay, they eat 4 down to 7. They do get to play back Denick. This at least doesn't have lifelink, and it's only a 3-2. Okay, there comes the Denick. Alright, let's take a look in the hand first. Destroy evil, okay, sure. Can get in there with both. Drop off 1 Paragon is fine. Okay. Ah, unfortunate, they get the investigation token. Right, Tenet goes down, end here. Still have a Paragon in hand. Take the draw. Sholdred comes down. We don't have the answer in hand. Okay. So we power up the Benalia, get in there, threaten lethal. They have to block. Feels pretty good. And in fact, if they have to block you, how much mana do they have? They don't have enough mana to do anything, so we can actually get in with you as well. Because they have to block the Benalia here. Initiate don't need. Land's actually kind of okay at some point, but we'll just keep taking impactful spells. So they're forced to block the Benalia. We do get in for 2 more points of damage. We can play out the Paragon, they'll just remove it with the enchantment, but that's okay as well. Alright, I don't know if we played that perfectly. I feel like we maybe misused some resources, but got there in the end. Great little curve here, definite keep. And we're on the play to boot. Start with Initiate. Up against John the Don. It's that mirror mechanic life, okay. Play out of planes here. I think we're happy. We don't need to take the scry just yet. And let's not trade into the mechanic. We don't have to. Let's play out 1 adversary. No attacks. Next turn, Cathar, their 2-drop. Get in with everyone, potentially. It's another mechanic, okay. And an Initiate. Okay. Take the scry. Don't need more land. It does enable an adversary next turn, which is interesting. Yeah, I think it's pretty good, actually. Let's leave that on top. This turn, I think we take a mechanic. Take 1 mechanic here. We can get in with the adversary because that's going to trade with the mechanic next turn anyway. And if we do it like this, that's pretty good. They double block the Initiate. Okay, that's fine. Okay, they backtrack. Single block there. Alright, that's fine with me. Next time we'll probably go land adversary. We'll see what they do here. Go land. They play a Cathar. They get in there. Okay. Take our free block here. Then we go land Pump Squad. We're able to get in with everyone. We can also just destroy evil and go Thalia. That's also pretty good. I guess this plays around any subsequent protection spells they could have. I don't hate doing this now. Okay. So do it like that. Because we do need to get rid of Thalia. So that's not the worst way to do it. And we'll have an even wider board next turn for the adversary. Peacekeeper, they take the adversary. Okay. So now we can't pump the squad. We can only play it out normally, which isn't ideal. Okay, yep. As expected. And an Initiate. Alright. Well, the game, I was about to say the game's going to come down to who draws the first Paragon, and we have drawn the first Paragon. We have another adversary down there. Okay. So I think we run you out this turn. No attacks here. And attack with the adversary and the initiate next turn, and then drop the Paragon. They play a Peacekeeper. Okay, annoying. We're going to need more lands now. 2 more lands to get to the Paragon. Yep, okay. Last card was a land for them. So they are all out. Valorous Stance. Gives one of you indestructible. Okay. That's not that bad. You're pretty useless right now anyway. You at least level you up to a 3/4, so we'll go like that. Trying to hold stick there. We want to take that trade. I don't even know if we... I think we just let that go. If we do nothing, we flip the Cathar, which is kind of nice as well. I think we let that one go. Down to 11. And we can end here. Flip the Night Sight. So the biggest benefit of keeping the adversary around is we can attack next turn and force them into blocking with the initiate. My turn. Okay. Sure. We're not able to double spell. We do have a nice first striker, though. I wonder if they play Wandering Emperor. I would think not, maybe. I think they just have land in hand. We're going to attempt this. They double block there. Okay. And we're pretty happy to protect you, so we'll do it like this. Indestructible goes here. No stick. Opponent drops to 8. Okay. Play out the plains. We're getting closer to the Paragon now. Another land. And we hit the last land for the Paragon, which feels good. Get in there like that. Take it all down to 2. Play out the Paragon. Should be about game. Another land. They attack all, I think just for fun. And they scoop. Alright. Nicely done. Okay, we can keep this for sure. A little tight on land, but we'll get there. Drop the plains into the initiate. Opponent on Jund. Alright. Yeah, we'll take a Thalia. I think that's fine. Might as well get it out there for 2 reasons. One, we have the copy with Legendary, so it's going to be useless anyway, unless the first one is destroyed early. And second, they do have some things. Like, at least this will delay a turn 3 Kiki Jiki. Next land is nice. We can start with an attack, see what they do. There's sticks. We might see a Voltage Surge on the Thalia. Cut down instead. Okay. Just get in with the initiate. We'll take our Scry here. Another land isn't bad. Does allow us to Paragon. I'm okay hitting that next land. We are going to want it eventually. Drop back up Thalia here. I don't know if we'll necessarily deploy Paragon as soon as next turn. That's pretty early, and I do like to get value off of it the turn I play it. Harvester. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we attack all here. And then drop double Benalia. And then maybe next turn, go Paragon. If we hit land off the Grotto, we can get back the initiate the same turn. All that sounds decent to me. They take the trade there. Okay. Let's take our Scry. Destroy Evil. It gives us an answer to Shouldered, which otherwise we don't have. I'm okay with that. Also answers the Kiki Jiki. I'm okay with that. And there is stick here, but could just be the blood token. Drop double Benalia. Call it there. And we'll see what turn 4 holds for them. It's a Soul of the Windgrace, alright. So we are a little bit rewarded for keeping Destroy Evil on top. We'll just take you out immediately. And we get a nice enlist here. Doesn't really matter how we do it, I guess. Sure. Sorry. Yeah, that's fine. 2 attackers. Enlist you. Okay, just want to make sure we get the scry off. I mean, Paragon, both those things are good, I would say. We already have a Paragon in hand, so let's go ahead and take the Valorous Stance. So we have an answer to the next Windgraze or next Sholdred. Okay. Down to 9. Feeling good so far. Now they could run the 4-mana sweeper. Riveteer's Overlook. Get a basic swamp. Liliana comes down. We sack a creature. Probably one of the Benalias is fine. Drop you off.
I've always hated crowds.
Okay. So we'll send one of you here. And one of you here is just fine. And we'll drop 1 Paragon this turn. We have the next Paragon on top anyway, so even if they destroy this one, we're pretty well set up here. Plus we have Valorous Stance in hand. So I'm feeling good. Other than the fact that they have 4 cards, we're in a strong position right now. Another tap land. Tear Asunder, okay. We have backup Paragon. We can take our Scry first. Enlist. Get the free enlist off the Thalia since they are all tapped out anyway. Adeline's good. Initiate's okay, but less impactful at this stage of the game. They eat 4. We'll drop the next Paragon here. See if they can find an answer to that too. Togepi, by the way. Togepi, 258. War Chief, okay. Slips right under Valorous Stance. They get the 3 life. Start with this. Tap the Thalia. Get the Scry. Land is actually okay. This turn we might Valorous Stance the Rhino and play the Initiate out. And then next turn we could Adeline plus Benalia. So we could take 1 land here. I'm not sure that's the best call, because if they pick off the Paragon, then the land is the worst thing we could draw, but it's not awful. I'm gonna take this trade. We could drop off Adeline, actually. Hold Valorous Stance for the Rhino. Maybe that's best. Okay, we get the Rhino. We can play out the Initiate and hold Valorous Stance. I think that's where we're at here. Okay, end here. Cycle, look for an answer. We don't know if they run sweepers or not. If they do, we can give our own Paragon indestructible and the Benalia indestructible. I guess we can only do one of them. Okay. Nicely done. Good sequence there. Man, it's a lot of land. At least we can scry our way out of one of them. Start here. Get the Initiate down. Crossing our fingers not to hit more land. It's the mirror. We hit Cathar. That's pretty nice here. Okay. Get in there with the Initiate. Drop a Thalia. A little bit of stick there. Could be the March. March of Burgeoning Light? Nah, that's not it. That's the green one. I forget what the white march is called. Do nothing for now, though. Okay, we'll take our Scry this turn. I'm gonna attack first. I guess if they have removal, we want to do this. Let's try a Grotto here. Warlock, probably... It's actually okay, but... Don't think we need it immediately. Attempt this attack first. Train up. Alright, they do in fact. It is March of Otherworldly Light. That was one I was forgetting. And it does exile, so we can't Valorous Stance it anyway. Okay. Take 2 more. Probably just drop the Guardian this turn. After the play Wedding Announcement, we'll have a target for Cathar. Just hit nab a token. Sunset Revelry. Alright. Well, we do actually get a Cathar target here. Intrepid Adversary is a little bit better, though. So we'll drop you out now. Pump the entire squad. And just get in there with everyone. Single block. Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out if they go turn 4 sweeper. We can at least make the Benalia indestructible. Depopulate. Destroy all creatures. Okay. Cathar stance. Probably the stance. Just keep our creature density as high as possible. Okay. Opponent has done something. That's a great top deck. Auto pay. Hit him for 3 more. Well, let's see what else they've got for us. 5th land. So it's Emperor time. There's nothing we can do about that. Do we care which one they take? I guess not really. I think we just suck it up. It's a Ganjo instead. Okay, fine. Now, while it is tempting to play the Cathar, I think I want to save it for the turn 6 5/5 shield counter angel. It is a Ganjo instead. Okay. That's still something that's on our mind. We will need Cathar for that card. It's going to be pretty hard for us to answer otherwise. That's a great draw for us. Let's see what's in that hand first. All planes. Wow, okay. So, I guess Depopulate is a good one. We know it's in the deck. We can take that now. I do think they run the 6-mana Angel. But they don't have it in hand, so make them draw it. Take a free draw off the Reliquary. Play out one of the planes since we already know about it anyway. Farewell. Okay. Well, nothing we can do about that. Paragon's okay. Does not answer Farewell. We'll save the Cathar for the Agancho flip. Alright, what's that last card? We don't know. Backup Paragon's okay. Let's attempt this. A little bit of stick, so they have something here. We just don't know what yet. Ah, it's just a Reliquary, perhaps. Take you. No stick at all, so they have no instance in hand. Is it time for another Farewell, another Angel? It's another Farewell, okay. Fun. Alright. Yep. Keep them coming. Nothing in the graveyard, sadly, but that's how it's got to be. The Ganjo. Okay, hit him here first. Yeah, drop the Benalia. Pull the Aganjo to make it indestructible in case they're saving up for a Depopulate. It's a Bank Buster. They get a draw off this. Okay, take the draw now. Still 5 mana open. Got another Reliquary. No more draws. Okay. Okay. Start with an attack here. We could scry with a Benalia, but there is stick, so they probably are going to remove something here. They don't. Play the Cathar or save the Cathar? Classic question. I think we save it. I still think they're going to drop the 6-mana Angel. Take the Reliquary draw. Does come in on the night side, though. It's hard to say. You never know. 3 cards in hand. They bet through a lot of cards. They get another dig here. They get to look for yet another answer. It is the Angel. See, I knew they had it. All right. We don't have lethal, though. Here comes the Cathar. There is more stick. So it could just be the crew. All right, we got there. See, I knew we'd have to hold the Cathar for the Warden. It was coming. Just took a little while. On the play with some good options. Let's keep this. Okay. Well, we'll see if we go Thalia or Benalia on 2. Island. Delver. Definitely a Thalia turn. Let's make everything as expensive as possible for them. And do they flip? Of course they do. Why wouldn't they flip? All right, here we go. Hit us for 3, down to 17, do nothing. Okay. It's going to be a Benalia turn. Attempt to whack him back here. See if they have Fading Hope. They do, they don't use it. We'll play out the Benalia. Okay, and here. Paragon's going to be of limited use because they're not really going to kill our creatures. They're either going to bounce or phase out or leave them. They've been an island. 3rd land. They play out the Djinn immediately. All right. It's only a 1/4 currently. They hit us for 3. Okay. Down to 14. Peacekeeper. Interesting. Pump Squad is not bad. Peacekeeper just eliminates subsequent Djinns and Terrors, which is potentially very important. And they're not going to have a good system to remove it. We can always enlist the Benalia to get in for some damage this turn. I think I'm happy with that. Let's get the Peacekeeper down while we can. Okay. Enlist Thalia. Take our Scry. Backup Thalia is interesting, but they're not going to kill our things. Guardian's okay, but that's not... I guess we just want Cathars, really. We have plenty of other 2-drops to deploy. Okay. They eat it all. We drop the Peacekeeper uncontested. More Djinns, Impulse, and Thirst. Yeah, I think we just take the next Djinn. Haughty Djinn. Oh my goodness, forgive me. Alright. That's the best move. Thalia's taxing everyone else anyway. Okay. They hit us for 3 again. Okay. Sure, eat it all. Down to 11. My turn. In theory, they only have the ability to draw. Try an Adversary. So they have the counterspell. They had to have top decked it right now. They impulse first, look for a counterspell. So make disappear we can pay for, syncopate we can pay for. I'm not sure what they'd top deck to. It'd have to be Essence Scatter. Okay. To combat, so Thalia can't get in there, so we can crew with the Benalia. You're enlisting. You're attacking. Now, they can use one more spell to make the Djinn bigger, but that's okay if they want to trade with the Peacekeeper, I guess. Keep scrying. Land isn't awful. Adeline's very good. Land this turn means we do a massive adversary pump, which is okay. Let's do it like that. It also enables the option if they do pick off something here, we could play out Paragon and double spell with a creature. Okay, they take that block, sure. They Fading Hope the adversary, okay. Peacekeeper's down to a 3/3, it goes up to a 3/4. Fair enough. Means they get to deploy the backup Djinn. One to the bottom. Beat 5, drop to 9. Alright, pretty good turn by the opponent. Play out the Jin. Makes everything even cheaper. Now they're through the Thalia attacks. And they're pretty close to lethal themselves. They take a draw now. Four fours. Man. Down to 4. And they have lethal immediately. Is there anything that gets us there? We can't threaten lethal back, so that's game. Play out the Paragon, then get nothing back. There's no way to do it. Play out the land, make a massive Benalia. Only hits for 6. So they'd have to make a mistake. There's nothing we can do. They have to trade the Jin here, and we have to play the Paragon. That's the only way this works. So, we attempt, see if they make a mistake. Okay. I mean, we still just need Cathars, really? Brutal Cathars? So they block with the Jin, which they don't. They would have to have made that mistake, yeah. And that's game, sadly, they got there. That one crucial Fading Hope top deck did the trick. So again, there's nothing we can get back, so doesn't matter. Oh, that's interesting. They still have lethal though, so it still doesn't matter. On the play, not too bad. Give this a go. Start here with the Initiate. One on Dimir, okay. Well, Thalia's gonna feel pretty good against that. And a little bit awkward at this stage of the game. We do have Valorous Stance ready for Shoulder down the line. But until then, double Thalia is not helping. Grixis, Harvester, okay. Do we want to trade off the Initiates? I think that's fine. We could actually burn the Aganjo now. But I don't think that's where it is. I think we can burn the Initiate here. Let's see if they want to block. They might not necessarily want to block. Take that trade. I think that's okay. I don't think we burn the Aganjo now. I'd rather keep hitting land and play out the Benalia instead. Into. Third land into Trespasser. Okay. Take the Initiate. Sure. It's going to be a Benalia attack turn. Another Initiate, okay. Enlist. Tap Thalia. Scry 2. Adeline's okay. Double Adeline is maybe unnecessary. It's not bad. But I think we should put one of them away. Okay. Go ahead and make you indestructible. Probably drop off, back off Thalia, maybe? We still might need both Valorous Stances for Shoulder at some point. They got one Initiate here. Okay. Tap land, no Shoulder this turn. Harvester, okay. Okay, I'm pretty happy to deploy Adeline. We could sacrifice the Initiate. Or we can sacrifice one Valorous Stance off the Benalia. And get the Scry. I'm okay just shoving through more damage this turn. Okay, let's see where they want to take their trades, either with the Benalia or with the Initiate again. They just take the free block there. Okay, so they want to pick someone off for free, which is fine. Okay. Drops 12, so they can pick off Adeline. Still have a decent board for them to deal with. They cycle one blood token, so they can no longer take out Adeline. Unless they drop another blood token this coming turn. Play out their 5th land. I don't think they have quadruple black for Invoke Despair, but not that we super care about that card right now anyway. Also, we have Thalia, so it'd have to be 6 mana total. Man, they already got rid of the blood token. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help you there. Yep. Welcome to the post-game deck tech. If you made it this far, please consider dropping a like, a subscribe, and maybe even a comment. It helps the channel a lot. White aggro. A couple things worth noting here. Number one, I'm not running Hot Shot Mechanic. I'm aware that when you're on the play and you're pretty aggressive, it is quite nice. But the thing I most want to put in the deck are answers to Shouldered and the Djinn in the form of Destroy, Evil, and Valorous Stance. I think they are very good. I think the Hot Shot Mechanic gets outclassed early in the game, and Valorous Stance and Destroy Evil are exactly what you need to unblock yourself from Shouldered and Djinn and other 4 toughness creatures, including the Windgrace. Valorous Stance can also double to make your own creatures indestructible, so it's just as good, essentially, in the mirror matches versus the Hot Shot Mechanic, which can often trade with things. And Destroy Evil can be used to take out enchantments like Wedding Announcement, which you saw today, I think, and even Kiki Jiki. So it's there, it's valuable. And especially this also allows us to run a high curve deck, right? Running 24 lands instead of closer to 22, 23, which is probably what you'd run with 4 Hot Shot Mechanics. It allows us to consistently hit our 3 drops, our Paragons, play the Paragon, and deploy something else on the same turn. Pump the squad with Adversary. So all those things are benefits, again, to not playing the mechanic, running a slightly higher land count, and running these answers to 4 toughness creatures. The other thing I took out last time I played this deck, I did have at least 1 to 2 copies of Sun Gold Sentinel in there because there seemed to be a lot more tenacious underdogs. I don't know if the meta has shifted or it's just chance. I haven't seen as many of those around, but regardless, I really like the Benalia. The ability to enlist and give it 5 power to get through Shouldered and Djinns and all that stuff is just extremely valuable, and every card in your deck that has that capability makes the deck that much stronger. Also run 2 copies of Ganjo when you're running this many lands, and slot in the Crystal Grotto for sure. I don't think I had that. I think I completely whiffed on that card last time I played this deck, but this belongs in every monocolored deck unless you can play Roadside Reliquary and get value from a different source. So it's good for sure. That's the deck. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.